Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I am your host, the Mod Fanatic, and in this video I will be showing off my custom Vulture wingsuit. Obviously, it's mechanical, it's inspired by the Homecoming version, and also a little bit inspired by Lego's own version that they made, but it's just my own take on it. Yeah, I hope it inspires you in some way. And without further ado say, let's show it off a little bit closer. All right, so here he is, Adrian Toomes, also known as the Vulture. So when designing this, I of course knew I wanted to make a hybrid between the comic version of Vulture as well as the movie version of Vulture. And just like with Rhino, it's kind of the marriage between mechanical and also kind of fantastical. And so, yeah, let me just show them off a little bit. So the wingspan is obviously just massive. And I love that. I love that about Spider-Man's villains, is most of his villains just take up a lot of space, if you know what I mean. They really just their suits, their tentacles, their gliders, you know, they make the villain so much more menacing. So I knew I wanted him to just have massive wings like the Homecoming version, but also they had to look like the comic version. And so they have kind of these feathered tips, but they also have the engines that you would kind of see in the center there. So, of course, the wings are on these ball joints, and that just allows with so much movement. So it can look like he's kind of hovering with them like this, or maybe he's, you know, angled around and flying like that. I don't know. It's whatever you want, and it's really fun to kind of move around, actually, I'm not gonna lie. So showing it on the back here, I have more massive fans just to really accentuate the look. And these pieces are actually from the Lex Luthor mech that came out in 2018, I believe. And so yeah, they're kind of like on the kryptonite axe, and I just kind of stole them. And they look like fans, sort of. And so yeah, I think they look pretty awesome right there. And yeah, there's just this little backpack that I kind of have for Toomes, and I don't know, it just looks great. It really looks like it matches his suit and like it's meant to be there. And of course, it's just attached by this little neck attachment with two studs, and so you can easily take it off. You can kind of recreate that scene from Homecoming where he lands in and just boom, then the wings come off and he walks away and he's all like, business is good. And yeah, it's just so dynamic. I mean, even it could fly around on its own, perhaps. Drone controlled and everything. And I mean, I just got to give some praise to the Homecoming design of Vulture. I mean, it took what was very outlandish in the comics, the fact that he designed some kind of wing flight technology, and, you know, wanted to use it to get back at his I don't know, the evil businessman who fired him or whatever. You know, lots of weird story stuff. And I mean, that wingsuit literally just had some, you know, unknown flight technology. It literally just floated. He just was able to float around. But the fan idea makes a lot more sense. Having these big, you know, turbines almost, but they're not like jets, you know. That's for the Goblin's glider. No, this is different. So although I would like to think that they're perhaps related, maybe Adrian Toomes was working at Oscorp and even perhaps designed part of Norman's glider before he became the Goblin. took it to the prototype stage, perhaps. I don't know, just lots of fun things to imagine with Spider-Man, and this was just something fun I did, honestly. I made this guy when I was preparing to get the Daily Bugle a while ago, and I really just thought, you know, I need an awesome Vulture. And I actually didn't have the Lego Vulture, this one. I didn't have this guy, so I went on Bricklink and I bought the figure, and then I made his own wingsuit, and I think it looks pretty awesome. So yeah, I mean, there's not much features. There's not like play features. I guess I've always imagined maybe these feathers can be shot off like they are in the comics. So maybe he can kind of shoot them off like that. But yeah, I also really like this technique, how you could kind of just put this this assembly right there, and you push it up and it gets stopped by that one stud, and it's at the perfect angle, in my opinion, for that kind of look. Yeah, let me also just show you this. This is something I thought was kind of cool. Yeah, this little assembly here is pretty simple, right? But in order to get it centered on this wing, I had to use just 2 jumpers right there. And that does it. It centers the whole thing, which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, just a little bit of building techniques that I ran into doing this kind of on accident, but yeah, I just made the figure turn out exactly how I wanted him. And so I'm really proud of this one, and I think he joins the roster of Spider-Man villains very fittingly. Okay, so that's going to conclude this video on the Vulture and his wingsuit. Yeah, this was just a simple thing. It's something I did for fun. I mean, isn't this all just for fun anyway? But yeah, I hope you really liked it. I hope you were inspired in some way. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Take care, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye.